the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Before the game, the Panthers head coach was able to tell me this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The run inside. It's Turner. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Using his legs, it's Turner. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Under pressure. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Quick handoff. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down, going to throw it. He's got it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Touchdown, Panthers! First score of the game goes up.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Great timing there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
Well, this is a quarterback who's used to using his athleticism to his advantage and burning defenses, but there was nothing going there. Great job by the defense, taking everything away and forcing a run for a loss as that quarterback was smart to get out of bounds.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Trying to get started. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Buying time to his right. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring... Second and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the move, he fires. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Uh-oh, look out. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Well, you got 3rd and California, not a lot of play calls for that, so they go with the safe run, and a nice job getting a lot of the yardage back. Obviously, you don't get the first down. You either do two things. One, you help out the punter here, or if you decide to go for it and you trust your quarterback in your passing game, let's find out what this coach wants to do.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw one first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Snags it inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Heat. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready. Go.
Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Sees an alley. Powers through the defender. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Heath. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Fires and picked off. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide left, it's Brown. Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moving the pocket, it's Baker. Rush right in his face. He's going to take off. Brought down.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hokies need to pick it up on 4th down. Needs it. Tried to run for it on 4th and 1, and there was nowhere to go. The defense gets the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? In traffic, it's Lee. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for the big play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. I think guys, like, they've struggled to get points on the board and to move the ball consistently. And so I love the shot right here before the half, but they got to find something to hang their hat on, something they do really, really well.
He unleashes a long one. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the number 8 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Wildcats in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Baker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Powers inside. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Dangerous throw on that one.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
From the gun, it's Overton. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Reels it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Overton. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Motion from the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Turner. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Oh, what a move. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Drops back on first down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the pummeling has started. The AT unit on the field.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Heath. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Baker. They're all over him. Back open in the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Davis.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. will stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Sets his feet. It's Baker. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Wants to throw on third down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got it. Feet down in bounds. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Shoots it to the left. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Look out. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Escapes the pressure going right. Almost picked off.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Reynolds. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Running the red zone, it's Davis. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Pushes toward the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies! up to go for two. Looking to throw. Stepping to the right. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Turner. There he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pitt. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Making the adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. He takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the catch, it's Reynolds. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
Stop, check, stop. Enter, hey, enter. Ready. Blue idiot.
Wants to throw one first. Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
Wide receiver going in motion. The picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Second and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unleashes it. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Turner. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Calls his own number. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and